Honourable member from Foothills.
After 7 years of this NDP Liberal government, this Prime Minister has not hit a single emissions target. In fact, Canada is ranked 58 out of 63 countries when it comes to climate action performance. It's clear this Prime Minister doesn't have, the only green plan this Prime Minister has is diverting greenbacks from his carbon tax to his Liberal friends.
That's right.
But when our most important allies, Germany and Japan, come to Canada for help, for clean Canadian LNG, he turns his back.
Exactly.
Why does this Prime Minister support diverting Canadian tax dollars to $1 billion green slush fund instead of unleashing clean Canadian energy the world desperately needs?
The Honourable Minister.
Well, the Conservatives' reckless and risky inaction on climate change has indeed gone global. They don't have a plan for Canada. They won't commit to the Paris targets, and now they're blocking a trade deal with Ukraine that has the most comprehensive and ambitious environment chapter in a free trade agreement by Canada. If Ukraine can fight Russia and prioritize fighting climate change at the same time, so can we, and we are.
Hear, hear.
The Honourable member from Foothills.
Well, the minister is clearly misleading Canadians. The Liberals don't have an environment plan. What they have is a political agenda. The Prime Minister has 2 carbon tax punishing Canadian families, which we know now does not reduce emissions. But when his polls plummet in Atlantic Canada, he can remove the carbon tax from home heating oil, the energy source with the highest emissions. Well, at the same time, the Liberal Environment Minister, under a wave of red tape, kills a tidal energy project which would have provided clean electricity for the East Coast. So why is the Prime Minister killing clean Canadian energy while his carbon taxes force Canadians to freeze in the dark?
Exactly.
Great question.
The Honourable Minister for Natural Resources and Energy.
It is incredibly ironical to hear a Conservative member of Parliament talk about the lack of an environmental plan. I mean, we went through 10 years under Prime Minister Harper where there was no regard for the environment, there was no climate plan. We were seen as the dinosaur in the international community because of the lack of any action. This government has put in place a comprehensive climate plan, a robust environmental plan to protect biodiversity in this country, and an economic plan that acknowledges the reality of climate change, is creating good jobs and economic opportunity in every province and territory in this country. Really? My goodness.